There was this entire story about an ambush at Bernie's Gold, and it's at least 5 minutes, detailed description, and the outcome, which was restitution for him, because, I mean, it was horrific, and somehow this is just gone from my tape. I've gone over in my head what I might have done to erase it myself by accident, but it just doesn't make sense because it has to be a different tape, which is not hard to do.
So Rudy Giuliani said, I'm getting these people off the streets, and suddenly the idea was, gee, wait a minute, the police are not powerless. They actually can make the city orderly. We don't have to live this way.
When they come in here in that kind of a raid, they want to terrorize you so that you're so discombobulated, so out of your wits, that you do exactly what you're told. And that's what happened. It's a terror tactic. It works well for them.
While I was going on the floor, they kicked me down. So they handcuffed me and the rest of the...
And then it changes.
Now we're going to go to John in Queens.
An entire segment is completely lost. Now, I am out of my mind if somehow the tapes magically shorten in some way that I don't know about. It's impossible. This is not my tape. And my tape has... I don't even want to think about this. Imagine how creepy that is. But that is how it works. I mean... the lengths people will go to silence each other because they think that their secrets rule the world. Financial bullying is the term. And when stupid, misguided people have most of the money and that sort of power and control, that's when things stop making sense. FDR said, nothing to fear but fear itself. In fact, there's nothing to fear but the business of fear itself. And I honestly wonder if they don't find people to use like lab rats to throw them in. I mean, that boy in the mall, the boy at the airport the day before, there's so many. It's obvious that there's some sort of pattern, and this would be a brilliant way to invade. That's how fear works. You control people who would give up a little bit of freedom a lot of freedom for a little bit of security. And it sounds so noble to quote noble people. But actually living it and not being afraid to take that breath while someone laughs at you because I'm editing myself. So much good stuff that we miss out on when we shut each other up. But people are inviting this sort of military takeover slowly. I believe that boy didn't shoot anyone, probably because someone told him it's time to play lab rat and this is the story, this is the part you play. And I could be wrong about that. Maybe it is what it appears to be, but even with video games, it's like they turn kids into soldiers. None of it's accidental. And the more real it looks, I mean, even the cops believe it. But there is some kind of tactic being used. It's obvious. And maybe not. But the fact that we can't even discuss it without accusing someone of being crazy is a big mistake. People don't know how to be self-deprecating anymore. Or it's almost illegal to be self-deprecating. It's like you have to be patriotic. National, well, nothing wrong with patriotic, but like in a nationalist sort of way. Like it's a game. And that violence people like to see in a football game.
Never know. John, you're the biggest criminal in the city. Hey, John, what kind of hole are you in there? It sounds like you're in a little hole. John?